So it's that time of the year again. It's Easter. And because I haven't uploaded in a very long time on this channel, I want to bring you an Easter special. And this is that special. We're watching the Easter Bunny Massacre. Released in 2021, it follows a group of ragtag teenagers? Kinda? None of them really look like teenagers. So anyway, the movie begins by having them all on this, like, I don't know if it's an island or what it is. I think it's meant to be Britain, but the issue is some of them are British, some of them aren't. So I don't know what it's meant to be. Anyway, it's Spectacle Island or whatever this is. We have Heather, we have Carl, we have Amy. Those are the three you need to know right now. Heather is not a very good person in the nicest way possible. She manipulates. She's very manipulative. She's very talking down to everyone else there. I don't know why. I mean, I guess they're not all friends with her. She just kind of shut up. I don't know why anyone would ever want to be friends with this woman. She's one of the worst people I think I've ever seen. Which I guess means her actor actually did the best job of the movie. Antonia Willens? I don't know how to say it. I apologize. She did the best job, I guess, because her job was to make me hate her, and she achieved that. Anyways, they all get high on Smarties. Not drugs. Smarties. So yeah, she dies to a bunny, which was one of her friends in the costume. Dang, they're killing off the second hottest one already? Alright, so make your prediction now. Who in the group's the killer? I'm gonna say redhead. I think we're on the wrong website. No, we're not. It's a whodunit. Whoa, what a swerve. That is not what I expected.
No way am I going down for that bitch. Gosh, she would love that.
Real.
It's just twisted enough.
Real. So they all agree to just dump her in the river and burn her clothes and everything and hide it all. What a great group of friends. 1 year later, she's had a funeral, some other stuff's happened. I didn't mention a character that's now dead. It's a good time, you know? They all meet back up, they all get invited to this thing. It's signed off by Heather, which is the one that's dead. So I don't know how that works. I still think it's just gonna be the redhead. Have intercourse. It's an M-rated movie, I think. Do it. Actually, don't do it. I have to censor that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I suppose I should go through the cast here. So now that they're all together, we got Carl. He's the, I guess, protagonist for this film, I suppose. Him or Amy, I guess. So he cheated on Amy. That's a great protagonist. Anyways, by sleeping with Heather, and she's very manipulative about it through the movie. Speaking of Amy, that's Carl's ex now. She's now dating a guy called Marty. We'll get to him. Most opposed to hiding Heather's fate, actually, in that first scene. I don't know how much I really was able to portray that through just screenshots and little video clips. She's probably the only one that really didn't, but went along with it because peer pressure. And also they murdered somebody, so they were all going to lose their lives and go to prison. So then we got Neil, who in my notes I've just labeled the jackass. He's got very weird acting. He was dating Jenny or Jenny. I don't actually know how it's Janey, but it sounded like Jenny, so I'm going with Jenny. Anyway, he was dating her, but now he's dating this girl named Maria. She's not part of the original group. We also got Tom. He's gay. So then also we had Heather. Keyword had. She was the worst one. Pet preppy, manipulative, all that. I already talked about her. Marty is dating Amy. He's the odd one out. I have nothing else. That's all my notes for at this point in the movie. Maria is dating Neil. Snarky. Don't really like her. Jenny, she is a stereotype. That's the only... Literally, I'll flash up my note. Stereotype. That's all I have. And then there's Zara. She was a stereotype. Now she's dead. What happened to that lady?
Killed herself, Amy.
Oh!
She's the killer.
She's the killer. So the group is very scared because they couldn't figure out who sent the invites. Heather's dead. Can't be her. Can't be this Zara because she's dead. So who was it? Well, we don't really get an answer for a while. We get a tape. And a bunch of tapes in the same fragile box, which is the same prop because it's probably had a budget of about $2 and a hot dog. So anyway, eventually they all go sort of to their own rooms in this cabin that instead of leaving, you know, with a spooky cabin with these spooky messages they're getting. So we get Neil and Maria on their own, Marty and Amy, all the couples, and then the two dudes.
I don't like people ignoring me. It's like school all over again.
He's the killer. Stop yapping. Get to where everybody dies already.
The clue. What are you guys on about?
What?
What the hell?
Oh, fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Yo.
Actually, just a bitch.
She is. She kind of deserved it.
You cheated on Amy. With Heather. Amy, do you know about this?
You cheated on the redhead? You dumb son of a bitch. But the bunny is here and he gets Marty. You know, me personally, I'm not investigating that noise. Me personally, listen, I know I'm Caucasian. But no. The bunny!
It's the bunny.
The bunny! I think. We don't see a body, but he might have got him. And then Neil's up next on the chopping block and probably has the funniest death in the movie. It teleported?
Get him.
So there's definitely got to be two bunnies or it's supernatural, right? I mean, or it's just bad movie editing. So then everyone else gathers in this, and finds another tape. And just as things seem to maybe be kind of unraveling, the bunny pulls out the blicky.
In that case, I'm gonna go.
What are you, the fucking block?
He's strapped. So yeah, the bunny has the blicky, and he shot Maria. So that's another person dead already. Mind you, we're like 30 minutes into the movie at this point, but everything starts speeding up real quick. So somehow we go between day and night a couple times here, but I think this is the chronological order. I mean, it's the way the movie showed it. So the bunny finds Jenny. He chases her into the woods. She's in heels, but eventually I think ditches the heels, hides behind a tree. Bunny finds her anyway. Bonk. Then Carl tries to make his grand escape, but he gets captured. Bunny! Spear! In the meantime, Tom and Amy are together, trying to figure things out.
We gotta get out of here.
There you go! There it is!
Motherfucker!
You dumb bitch! Go get the hell out of there! Tom's actually the smart one for the first time in the movie and only time. He wants to GTFO. The only time somebody's actually truly said that since Maria got domed. But Amy is dumb.
Get out of your fucking heels!
You dumb. So maybe she isn't worth saving. So anyway, Tom sends Amy to go get help or whatever, and Tom confronts the bunny. They have a little scuffle over the gun and sort of thing. Tom gets his hands on the gun, is able to pull off the mask. It's Marty. Whoa, he wasn't even in the original group. Who is this guy? No, I'm genuinely asking, who is this guy? So anyway, the big twist is revealed. That wasn't the big twist. There's a second bunny, which we saw the costume. It was kind of obvious. I just didn't want to mention it until now. And it was Amy. Whoa, who could have seen that coming? So Amy's just going crazy at this point, and it's revealed, which it was kind of randomly hinted out with a random cut in, but it really wasn't that important to the plot until now. Amy's big secret is that she's actually Heather's half-sister. Heather's dad had an affair with Amy's mom, and now Amy's mom was sick with cancer and wanted him to pay for the treatments. He agreed. So the confrontation happened at the camp, and she was the one that killed Heather. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't think the redhead did nothing wrong. Yo, redhead's completely justified. The reveals keep coming because there's clearly dissension between Marty and Amy. Marty had sent everybody text posing as Zara, or at least everyone thought it was Zara before she... And then it was revealed Amy actually also killed her too. She didn't eat herself or pull a Canada, so it's finally revealed. But in this time, Carl was able to, unwrap the little bindings they had him in, run out. They both put on the mask, chase after him. Okay, why the mask at this point? For this shot.
Yeah, that's why.
For this shot. And Carl actually fights back pretty easily, I'm gonna be honest. He actually beats down Marty pretty easily with his hammer, whacks him, and he just dies. That's actually the end of him. And then he gives Amy the Chris Brown 1-2. Yeah! Yeah! And finally, for our final shot of the movie, Carl's there at the table now with Amy tied up. She kind of realizes, oh no, the secret's out. We were going to frame him. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, they were going to frame him. I guess it wasn't really that important. And the final shot is him putting on a bunny mask, fade to black.
What the fuck?
You don't see Amy die. She's not in the sequel. I checked. So at the end of the day, that's the movie. You really didn't miss much. It's another one of those that not a whole lot happened. It was a slasher. But out of 10, I'll give it a 4. Maybe 4.5. Amy's actor is quite attractive. So solid 4.5, funny bad movie, I guess. It's not the worst movie I've watched for the sake of this channel. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. And I hope you all have a great Easter. This is hopefully going up Saturday. JO3, did I do that? So anyway, that's it.